Right now at 10, protesters show up outside the grand opening of a downtown tavern. They say the drag show happening tonight shouldn't be for all ages. And a Black River Falls teacher aide resigns after being caught on camera making a racist remark toward a Native American student. Plus, Governor Evers says he wants to keep the Brewers in Milwaukee by using projected surplus money for ballpark improvements.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozlowski. Protesters and counter-protesters showed up at an all-ages Valentine's Day drag show tonight. The drag show happened at the newly opened non-alcoholic bar called the Bronze Dragon. The protesters carried signs across the streets warning passersby to keep kids away from the drag show. One protester says he's happy about the venue being an alcohol-free bar, but is concerned about kids going to the show.
We just feel that children are very impressionable, and so the fact that they are being influenced by adults in a otherwise adult setting, in our opinion, is inappropriate.
And when asked if he had ever been to a drag show, he said it's not relevant. The owner of the Bronze Dragon says the space is open to everyone of all ages. This is a grand opening celebration for the tavern, and they wanted to show that all are welcome.
So far, we have no kids here. It's just an all-ages show, which means it's PG. Costumes are modest, and the content of the songs is not explicit. So parents can make their decision on whether or not they want children in, but so far, we don't have anyone under the age of 18 yet.
The owner says there are no hard feelings between the Bronze Dragon and the protesters set up across the street. We have an update on the investigation of a racist incident at Black River Falls High School. The BRF School District Superintendent has confirmed to News 8 Now that a staff member has resigned after allegedly making a racist comment at a high school freshman and member of the Ho-Chunk Nation. The student recorded the exchange last week and reported it to high school officials. The school district had then placed the staff member on administrative leave and had launched an investigation. In an exclusive interview last week, the student said she hopes things change because, quote, people who look at people of color look at them different.
Well, a good evening to you. Imagine I'm on your screen right there. You can hear my voice, so that's good. 47 degrees in La Crosse, 41 in Eau Claire, 46 in Sparta, and 50 degrees in Boscobel. So it's no wonder the precipitation that fell today fell as liquid rather than snow, with these temperatures well above freezing. There's a look at a soggy view through CityCam 8. It's been raining steadily for several hours, and that will continue for another couple of hours. In fact, zooming into La Crosse County and the Winona area, Black River Falls, Sparta, Tomah, Viroqua, all seeing a steady rainfall right now. Now you can start to see some drying south of Waterloo, Iowa. And that is heading our way. Also notice the snow to the west. That might clip northern and western parts of the viewing area late tonight into tomorrow morning before the precip starts to wind down. Temperature is still well above freezing though. 40 in Eau Claire, 45 in Winona, La Crosse, and Sparta, even a 49 in Boscobel. So periods of rain, especially for the next couple of hours. Again, maybe a mix or snow showers late tonight, early tomorrow to the north. Otherwise windy. Lows around 37 degrees, and that's going to about be our high for tomorrow morning. Schoolcast shows 7 a.m. temp of 37, 34 by lunchtime, afternoon temperature of 33 degrees with that precip moving out. But boy, the winds are going to stick around, and with those falling temps or steady temps, it's going to be a rather blustery Wednesday. I continue to track a second storm on Thursday. I'll let you know the impacts that one brings coming up in just a few minutes.
All right. Thanks a lot, Bill. Okay. Back on the news side of things, one person is dead after an early morning apartment fire in La Crosse. Fire started shortly after 4:30 this morning. La Crosse Fire Department was able to put it out quickly but found the dead tenant inside the apartment. Crews say the fire caused moderate fire and smoke damage. It did not spread to surrounding units. The cause of that fire currently being investigated by La Crosse Fire and police departments. La Crosse police meantime arrested a Prairie du Chien man after a nearly hour-long standoff Monday night. According to the criminal complaint, 42-year-old Peter Green and a woman were yelling loudly inside a dark SUV at a Quick Trip on Losey Boulevard. Police say they tailed the SUV to a nearby house where an unidentified woman left the car and headed inside, insisting she was okay. The complaint says Green drove off and other officers stopped him at a nearby church parking lot where Green reportedly refused to exit the car for an hour while shouting at officers and making a phone call to his father, who police say called into the dispatch center. Green is charged with felony bail jumping jumping, obstructing an officer, and disorderly conduct. He appeared in court virtually from La Crosse County Jail, where he took issue with the state calling for a $2,500 cash bond.
I don't have any money, and I'm not going to make my dad's funeral. I'm not going to get to bury my father.
When asked about his father, Green named a man whose obituary does list a Peter Green as a child, but the obituary states the man died February 5th. The judge asked for verification and in the meantime set that $2,500 cash bond. Green has 6 other active cases across 2 counties, including possession of meth and domestic violence and strangulation. According to the criminal complaint, police believe the woman in the SUV is the same woman the court had ordered him not to have any interaction with. A Wisconsin woman accused of murder and dismemberment tried to attack her own attorney during a competency hearing Tuesday. The attack happened moments after the judge said the trial would be delayed. A deputy quickly wrestled 25-year-old Taylor Schabusiness to the ground before the court was cleared. The attorney told the judge he would be filing a motion to withdraw from the case. Schabusiness is accused of strangling a man to death and sexually abusing him. Authorities say body parts were found in various places in her home. Schabusiness has pleaded not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect. Her trial was pushed back to May 15th. Many ideas are being floated for how the state of Wisconsin uses its projected $6.9 billion state surplus. Just a day before Governor Evers delivers his budget address, he proposed spending some of the extra cash on the home of the Milwaukee Brewers. Emily Fannin has more.
A new plan proposed by Governor Tony Evers to ensure the Brewers stay in Milwaukee came out of left field to some lawmakers, including Assembly Speaker Robin Vos.
No negotiation. It's just more or less dropping a bomb and then walking away. That is frustrating to those of us who want to find an answer.
Evers pitched using $290 million of the state's record $7 billion surplus to pay for improvements at American Family Field. And in return, the Brewers would extend their lease until 2043. Without that funding, the Brewers could leave when their lease expires in 2030. To avoid that scenario, Evers has to work with the GOP-controlled legislature. In an exclusive interview with CBS 58, Speaker Vos said,
I think it's universal that nobody wants the Brewers to leave. And we want to find a way to make sure that it's a good deal for both the state and the team.
but what about using Wisconsin taxpayer money for this project?
Count me as a skeptic of using taxpayer dollars for these kind of situations, but that decision was made a long time ago. We have a sales tax that has been expired, thank goodness, but we also have a Major League Baseball facility that we want to have utilized by somebody.
The Milwaukee area sales tax that helped pay for the stadium expired in 2020, and Brewers officials say they don't want to enact one again. Instead, they want to dip into the state's surplus, a pot of money lawmakers and Evers are debating what to do with.
Since opening its gates, the ballpark has generated $2.5 billion in tax revenue and created thousands of jobs, including 3,000 in 2022 alone. That was according to a study released by the Metropolitan Milwaukee Association of Commerce. $25 million in funding from the bipartisan infrastructure law will go toward addressing PFAS in the state of Wisconsin. Senator Tammy Baldwin, who voted for the bill, announced the funding today. The funds will be available to municipalities as grants through the Environmental Protection Agency, and these grants will go towards smaller Wisconsin communities.
This is going to help additional communities, especially those with, in rural areas and smaller areas where it is a significant financial burden to address this, as it is in La Crosse and the town of Campbell.
Senator Baldwin said she's also hopeful about recent research focusing on ways to filter PFAS out of water. Still ahead tonight at 10, the state of Wisconsin is waiving a requirement for new bus drivers to try getting more behind the wheel. But not everyone thinks it's the right way to attract drivers. We hear from West Salem drivers next. And later, there is a lonely goose in Iowa, but her caretakers are making sure she has a mate in time for Valentine's Day.
Ashley's President's Day sale is here. Shop President's Day doorbusters. Reduced prices store-wide. Saturday through Monday, the first 25 guests will receive $100 Ashley cash and a chance to win $500 Ashley cash. Only at Ashley, Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska, and the Ashley Outlet in Arcadia.
Man, running out of hot water, that's like running out of gas during a race.
You got that right.
That's why I'm getting a Richmond water heater, man. They're dependable.
A real winner.
They got everything here, too. And the prices, they're low.
Come to Menards. Check out our huge selection of Richmond water heaters in stock today. You'll save big money now. Low prices, lower energy cost.
Man, what an awesome store.
I'm proud to have them as a partner.
Let's go win some races from Menards.
Let's do it.
Save big money at Menards.
In the Northland, the future belongs to everyone. So we engineered the truck of the future for everyone. Ford F-150. Available with a ProPower onboard generator and a variety of cab configurations for whatever you need to haul. Because the truck of the future isn't created for just a few. It's for the Northland. Ford F-150. Drive one today. Now get 2.9% financing for 60 months, plus $3,500 in total savings on a Ford F-150 XLT. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
At Ashley's President's Day mattress sale, save $1,000 on select mattresses. Plus, save hundreds on select adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get 0% interest for 60 months. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska, and the Ashley outlet in Arcadia.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
It's Wisconsin's School Bus Driver Appreciation Week. Now, there's still a nationwide driver shortage. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen explains how a new waiver from the DMV is supposed to help get more drivers behind the wheel, but not everyone supports that move.
For many school kids, taking the bus is part of their routine.
Each and every day they go to events, Monday through Fridays and on weekends.
For bus drivers, it's so much more.
The cargo we hold or we transport every day is so precious, right? It's not like ice cream or a commodity. It's irreplaceable valuables.
As West Salem School's transportation director, Rick Klein helps those drivers hit the road. He teaches new drivers like Angela Davenport.
Hinges are in good condition.
She's about to take her first bus load this week.
Anxious, but excited.
One of Klein's requirements for his drivers is to know what's under the hood.
You would check the level.
The Wisconsin DMV has extended a waiver that says drivers don't need to know those mechanics. Klein disagrees with the waiver.
Because I feel like all of my drivers should be able to identify and verify that the bus is in good working order before they leave.
The extension is an effort by the DMV to put more school bus drivers behind the wheel. But Klein and his staff see it differently.
We're transporting dozens of kids every day. What if we break down? Like, that's something we could easily notice before we left.
Klein offers a different solution. Improve the culture for drivers.
They're going to have to treat them more like professionals. They're professional drivers.
Keeping drivers like Davenport prepared and supported.
Parents are trusting us
as the first and last person to see kids every school day. In West Salem, Emily Haugen, News 8 Now.
The Under the Hood waiver has been extended until November of 2024. We've got more information on how to become a bus driver on news8000.com. Still ahead, the stomach flu is going around. Doctors say you should seek help if you feel like you can't retain any fluids.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grawl. Again, we're tracking rain across the area right now. Maybe some snow on the backside of this thing for parts of the area tomorrow morning. This is the second one I'm tracking for Thursday. That's going to bring a chance of snow to parts of the region. I'll have all the details on who sees what coming up next with my 8-day forecast.
I'm voting for Judge Janet Protasewicz for Supreme Court.
She believes in our freedom to make our own decisions when it comes to abortion.
Extremists want to ban abortion,
even in cases of rape and the health of the mother.
Judge Janet Protasewicz is the change Wisconsin needs.
Winter is here. And with winter weather come accidents and mishaps. Whether you're on your way to work, walking the dog, or out on the trail, accidents can happen.
That's why we have insurance, to help with the unexpected accidents that are not your fault.
At Bygoff and Rohde, we'll help you get the insurance settlement you deserve to pay your medical bills, your lost wages, and get your life back on track.
If you're injured, call us.
Call Bygoff and Rohde.
Hi, I'm Mike Pitts, co-owner of Sugarloaf Ford Lincoln in Winona, Minnesota with my son Andy, and we've been in the business for 45 years. It's a family business. And when you walk in the front door, it should feel like a family business. We take good care of our internal customers, that's our employees. And in turn, they take great care of our customers, and they love the experience, and guess what? They want to come back. Some of these employees have been here 30 to 40 years. We know them, we know their family. We do care, and it will show.
Hey, how's that math homework going?
Good. Can't figure out this one problem though. It's so hard.
The temperature in the house at 6 a.m. this morning was 65 degrees. Jody wants the house to be at 72 degrees. At noon, the temperature of the house was only at 68 degrees. How much longer will it take to heat the house to 72 degrees?
Now that's easy. The answer is called GNT, Heating and Air Conditioning.
Why didn't I think of that?
Courage. The ability to triumph over your fears. Being scared, but trusting yourself to go for it anyway. The willingness to step out of your comfort zone, no matter the consequence. Daring to do what others around you won't. It takes courage to put the best of yourself on the line. Find your courage.
A former prosecutor, now circuit court judge, Janet Protasewicz. On the Supreme Court, she'll be a common-sense judge. She believes in abortion rights, fairness for all, and protecting public safety. Janet Protasewicz for Supreme Court.
20th Annual Early Bird Home Show. Lowest prices of the year on 2023 projects. Only at the Board Store Home Improvements, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse. Get started today. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Stomach flu cases are on the rise in the United States. And it's also called norovirus, and it can easily be spread person to person. For many, it can be described as sudden upset stomach, followed by nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Mayo Clinic Health System doctors say it's important to stay hydrated even if you have a poor appetite. If you can't keep any water down after 24 hours, you should seek medical help.
If you are able to keep some things down, but your symptoms persist after 48 to 72 hours, it's also a wise idea to seek help from a medical professional.
Health professionals suggest eating a bland diet, foods like broth and crackers, if you do have symptoms of stomach flu. All right, it's just about that time to switch gears and send things over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. Taking your sweet old time getting out here.
I am getting my exercise tonight. So I had to dig up a photo or two because a lot of you sent some gorgeous sunrise pictures this time around instead of sunset. So have you heard the saying, red sky in the morning, sailors take warning? Check it out. This is what the sky looked like this morning. So it was red, it was pink, it was lavender, it was orange. Just an absolutely gorgeous shot here in the Tomah area. Thanks to Cindy for sharing that, and thanks to all of you who shared your photos from this morning. So this is what that saying comes from. Red sky in the morning, sailor take warning, because that means that rain or snow is on the way later in the day, or wind. And we are definitely seeing a lot of rain and a lot of wind across the region as we speak. So thanks to Cindy again for that beautiful, beautiful shot. All right, rain continues to fall pretty steadily here in downtown La Crosse. 47 the high today. We actually set that number just before 7 o'clock. 37 the low, which is 5 degrees above our average high for this time of year. 56 and 17 below the record. And I updated the rainfall tally through the top of the hour, just over a quarter inch of rain out at the La Crosse Airport. 45, kind of light to moderate rain falling right now, both at the station and out at the airport. Winds are gusty out of the south-southwest, 26 miles per hour. 40 for you folks in Eau Claire, rain falling there as well, and it feels like 32. So any cold air is still well to our west, so that's why everything falling now is rain. In fact, still rain all across the tri-state area, with temperatures in the upper 30s in Eau Claire and Preston. The rest of us in the mid-40s, and even a 49 in Boscobel. Again, very windy with this storm system. In fact, some of the ridgetop reports, 35, even 40 plus miles per hour for those gusts. Even in the river valleys, gusting 20 to 30 miles per hour out at the La Crosse Airport. So that rain continues to lift kind of southwest to northeast across the area. Still some light to moderate rain in much of the region, but you can start to see some drying down across Iowa. That's going to kind of work its way into the area over the next couple of hours. And there's the snow out to the west, which will try to wrap around this system as it moves out tomorrow morning, but most of us will stay rain. And here's the Thursday storm. That's going to track farther to the south, very similar to that storm last week where most of the snow stayed to our south, but we could get clipped again by that one on Thursday. First of all, additional rain tonight. Not a lot more, anywhere from maybe a tenth to a quarter inch of rain as this storm system is starting to lift out of the area. There's that slight chance for some snow showers before it tapers mid-morning. Otherwise, just cloudy and blustery tomorrow. Those northwest winds increase, and here comes the snow chance for Thursday. Notice how La Crosse on the northwestern edge with the better snow chances like last week down towards Dubuque and Madison, and that's where the best chance right now sits for anywhere from 4 to 6 inches plus. We'll have to watch parts of Crawford, Richland, Juneau, and Adams counties, and then lighter totals as you head back to the north and west towards La Crosse. That's the way it looks right now. We'll continue to fine-tune that over the next 24 to 36 hours. All right, 37 tonight. Periods of rain might mix with some snow showers in spots towards morning, primarily to the north, and then that 37 gradually falls. Tomorrow, still windy. Most of the day will be dry. Just keep an eye on the roads in the morning, just in case, especially to the north. There's that chance of snow Thursday, especially south and east. Otherwise, breezy and colder. 20s for highs Thursday and Friday, but right back in the 40s for the weekend. I'm all out of breath from running all over this station tonight. My goodness.
Yeah, you've earned yourself a
Stay
break.
in shape.
Hey, shout out to all those people who sent those photos in. Those were gorgeous.
Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
All right. Thanks a lot, Bill.
Okay.
Coming up next in sports, a couple of nail-biters on the hardwood, including a top clash in the Dairyland. Plus, wrestling dives into team sectionals across the state. Aquinas locked in a battle with some of the best Division III has to offer with a trip to Madison on the line. Rob's got those highlights and more after this.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Whether you need routine care or specialty care, Mayo Clinic Health System offers the best options for care where and when you and your family needs it.
Right now is absolutely the best time of year to buy furniture, and Slumberland Furniture is the best place during our huge President's Sale. Check out this gorgeous sectional, and it comes with a free ottoman, plus so much more during our huge President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Apply from anywhere 24/7 with approvals in just minutes. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what our members say. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now at driveultra.org. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend, haul, or tow. Just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you.
Now get 2.9% financing for 60 months plus $3,500 in total savings on a Ford F-150 XLT only at your Northland Ford dealers.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Looking at mattresses?
Buying a mattress can be uncomfortable. That's why Slumberland has modernized the process. Right now at our huge President's Sale, get this Sealy Posturepedic mattress for $5.99. Slumberland, mattress shopping reinvented.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
High school hoops are still a big deal as we get closer and closer to the playoffs, but high school wrestling taking center stage tonight. Teams all across the state looking to punch their ticket to the state tournament in Madison. That includes Aquinas. Blue Gold's traveling to Cashton to face Iowa Grand Highland. At 106, Blue Gold's Roger Flegge gets a pin in just 70 seconds. And at 113, Jake Fitzpatrick collects a pin in just under 3 minutes. We're tied at 12. 126, IGH's Hunter Stevens gets a takedown on his way to the decision win. That's a part of a 14-point run for Iowa Grand Highland. Jump to 152. Tate Flegge gets a pin for 6 points. Oh, no. What happened there? Let's see. What are we doing? This guy going from the top? Is that Tate Flegge? I lost it. Gets a pin. Blue Golds trail by 8. 182. Aquinas' David Moline getting the Blue Golds a little closer. Another pin, another 6 points. Aquinas down by just 4, 195. Tyson Martin needs less than a minute to get the pin, giving the Blue Golds their first lead of the night. So it comes down to 2:20 in this one. I don't know where we are, but IGH's Bodie Brockhop gets the pin to secure a come-from-behind win. Heartbreak loss for the Blue Golds. They fall 38-34. Holman also falls in their sectional, but PDC is headed to the team state after scoring a come-from-behind win. Let's go to the hardwood now. Big matchup in the Dairyland. Blair Taylor, a perfect 22-0 so far this season. Alma Center Lincoln looking to change that. First half, home team comes out hot. Abby Thompson knocks down the 3. Then look at this find. Samantha Kidd puts in the long 2. Blair Taylor goes up by 6. And Lindsay Steen again right here. Perfect one-handed pass right on the money to Thompson for the score. Wildcats go up a dozen, but here come the Hornets. Look at the pass. Liza Cummings to Ruby Paul for the deuce. That cuts it to 9. And then it's Cummings, top of the key, 3. Book it. Senior, not done. Same spot, same result. Hornets within 2 at the break, and Lincoln looking for more in the second half. Maya Breheim splashes home the triple. And how about those Hornets? Alma Center Lincoln knocks off Blair Taylor. Hornets hand the Wildcats their first loss of the season. Lincoln takes this one 67-65. Rick Wagner and the 19-1 West Salem boys hosting Wisconsin Dells tonight. Pick it up in the second half. All Panthers. Peter Latos off the mark from 3, but Brett McConkey there to clean up the mess. West Salem goes up by 41, and they add to it a few moments later. Kyle Helly launches from way downtown. Splash. Panthers on cruise control at this point. Everyone getting in on the action. This time it's Jeremiah Miller letting it fly from deep. That's pure. 75-33 Panthers. Miller is then trapped in the corner here. Somehow finds Joe Sullivan at the top of the key. He drains the 3. West Salem breaks the 80-point mark. Panthers roll past the Dells 93-49. Up next, Aquinas traveling up to Cotter to take on the Ramblers in a non-conference matchup. Cotter hot in the first half. The senior, Alana Koner, is going to knock down the corner 3 on senior night. Then later in the half, it's senior Alyssa Williams with the pump fake. She's going to hit the jumper to stretch the Rambler lead to 7. But the Blue Golds wouldn't back down yet. Maddie Murphy connects on the 3. That ties the game. And then later on, it's Macy Donarski step back 3 here. This would put the Blue Golds up 5. And then a couple plays later, Donarski again connecting from deep. Blue Golds hang on for the win, 57-48. Staying with the ladies, Holman hosting La Crosse Logan in a conference tilt. Rangers down in the first. Jazzy Davis doing a little jazz step here down the lane. She scores the nice bucket. Logan cuts it to 15-13. Holman strikes right back. Gabby Powell with the free throw line jumper. She connects. Vikings go back up 4. Logan on a run now, though. Aaliyah Hamilton. Strong drive to the cup. She puts it off the glass and in. Rangers take a 2-point lead, but Holman regaining control to end the half. Macy Klein, freshman, stops, pops, and drops the 3 ball. Vikings went into the break up 26-23. They pull away in the second half as Holman gets the win, 57-34. Right after that one, the same 2 schools meeting up on the boys' side. Logan with the early lead, but here comes Holman. Peyton Seekamp wide open on the wing. He splashes home the triple. That ties it up, but the Rangers all of a sudden catch fire. Cam Cruz rattles in the 3 ball here. Then a few moments later, Eli Stovall is going to drain the tray. And to finish things off, it's Jacob Hackbarth, corner pocket, book it. Logan storms ahead 21-13. Vikings rallying back. Caden Wilbur keeps it himself, top of the key, dialing from deep and connecting just like that. It's a 2-point game. That's how it stays. Rangers hang on for the win, 72-70. For our News 8 now. Kowski, the big man from Arcadia last night, doing it all, getting the block on one end. Here he comes, head of steam on the other end, taking it all the way to the cup over 2 defenders. Thanks to everyone for casting your vote. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be right back.
I love working at Dahl because of our commitment to the community.
Very supportive of the local organizations and keep our city going, and I love being a part of that.
Dahl Auto is a Time Dealer of the Year for their exceptional performance and distinguished community service.
LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors has been selling, servicing, and installing garage doors since 1964 and believe garage doors should be exceptional quality and craftsmanship. We guarantee to help you select a door to fit all of your needs. We offer a large stock inventory of CHI overhead doors, including residential, commercial, rolling steel, and high-speed doors. Visit our website and design the door of your dreams with CHI Door Visions. Get your free quote today.
Signs build brands, create impact, and grab attention. Seven Rivers Signorama is your full-service sign center. We use the latest technology and highest quality products to produce custom signs, vehicle wraps, banners, wall murals, window graphics, and trade show displays. Seven Rivers Signorama Design Services will help create the perfect sign to advertise your product or business. We can custom make any type of sign, including box signs, channel letters, custom logos, digital graphics, and directory signs. Seven Rivers Signorama, locally owned, globally known.
Exciting things call for a drum roll, like this new offer on one of Wisconsin's favorite lotto games. It's Super Cash 5 will get you 6. During February, when players buy a $5 or greater Super Cash ticket, they'll get a bonus ticket with 2 additional plays for the next drawing. Only in February. This exciting offer from the Wisconsin Lottery is going fast.
PB and J? PB before we go. P before we go. P before we go. See you tomorrow? Yeah.
Used car prices have dropped an average of 10% from last year's high. With live market pricing at Dahl Auto and the area's largest inventory with over 330 pre-owned vehicles, now is the time to buy. Start shopping at dahlauto.com.
An animal love story is playing out in Iowa. Steve Carlin has the story.
Geese flock to Riverside Cemetery in Marshalltown all the time to be with their friends. But one bird named Blossom was lonely and longing for love.
Blossom came to us a few years ago with another domestic goose. We named them Bud and Blossom.
You see, Bud passed away this year. That's when the cemetery noticed Blossom acting up.
Standing in front of our office door and pecking on the glass, and then she's pooing on our doormat.
The cemetery had to do something with the silly goose. So they played matchmaker and posted an ad on Facebook. Blossom, single, ready to mingle.
She's a sweetheart.
Within days, the cemetery helped Blossom find a new love, Frankie. They got a call from a couple that was moving out of state, and they can't take their male goose, a bachelor himself, with them. It's a heartwarming tale tailored so perfectly to these two lovebirds.
Founded on hard work, dedication, respect, and integrity, we at Maxwell White understand the importance of home comfort. Maxwell White strives to provide our customers with a positive experience every time. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Closeouts and clearances, deals and sales, pickup or delivery. It's tax return season at Black River Furniture Outlet. Shop great prices on Ashley, Cat Hamper, and Best Craft Furnishings. Buy sectionals, sofas, and recliners with power options. Accessorize with pieces like lamps, hanging art, and the area's largest selection of rugs. Winter is the best time to get cozy in a new mattress. Try out hybrid, double-sided, and all-foam mattresses on an adjustable base today. Family and veteran-owned, Black River Furniture and Cabin Outlet, Black River Falls.
With most value menus, more cheese means spending more cheddar. But Taco John's Valuest menu isn't most value menus. Now get our Nacho Crunch Burrito with chicken for just $3. Or get it with beef for just $2.
Only on the Valuest menu at Taco John's.
It's time to vote for Best of La Crosse County. Vote in each category now through February 28th. We'll announce the winners on April 3rd. Vote for this business today at bestoflacrossecounty.com. Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
I just don't understand how I'm supposed to be in 3 places at once today.
Well, no worries. At Allen Dental, with our fast family scheduling, we can have you and your family in and out in under an hour.
You're not my dad.
No, I'm your dentist.
Monster Trucks Nitro Tour Neon Experience in New St. Now will invade the La Crosse Center with 2 big shows this Friday and Saturday.
Monster Trucks Drone Racing and Top Trucks. Plus all new Inflation Buster prices. VIP tickets includes the pit party pass and the best seat. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com, MonsterTruckTour.com, and the box office. Subject to service fees. Riding a real monster truck. Kids get a free tour gift at the Friday show while supplies last. 7:30 p.m. both shows this Friday and Saturday. The La Crosse Center.
It's time for the final vote for Best of La Crosse County. Vote in each category now through February 28th. We'll announce winners in each category on April 3rd. Vote for your favorite business today at bestoflacrossecounty.com. Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
We're out of time. We'll see you tomorrow.